Hiya, Cosmic Cat here, meow. Okay. I'd like for us to take a deep breath together. We'll take a deep breath in our nostrils, and we'll imagine that energy of that breath working internally up through our crown chakra, going down behind our mind's eye, our throat, in the center of our heart, behind our belly, our privates, our knees, down all the way out to the bottoms of our feet. Okay, we're going to take one more breath here. Take a deep breath in. Hold it. And exhale. You can even sigh if you'd like. Sometimes that feels really good. And just allow all the tensions to let go. Okay. Spirit is definitely here in the room with us today. But if you'd like to call on your ancestors or spirit guides, now is the time. Only spirit guides and ancestors of the highest healing vibration are welcome in this space. We will start with the significator card today. This will be for your soul. What is your soul card? What is the soul card today for this reading? It is the soul card. Okay. We have number 14, Temperance. This is a Sagittarius card. Perhaps you are Sagittarius. We are still in the month of December. We are still in Sagittarius, about to head to Capricorn at this time. This is in this planet ruled by Jupiter. 14 could be significant to you. And I'm getting 44. Angels are with you. That is a download I'm receiving right now. Angels are with you. We also have a new moon, not a full moon, but a new moon coming in just a few days here. Temperance is about patience, balance. It's about sharing, being a conduit for spirit, and sharing with the world resources that are necessary, like water. Humans must have water in order to survive. I'm also getting there are 4 elements. That includes water, that includes rain. We have fire, earth, wind, and rain. Yeah. Okay, let's see. This is our significator card for the overall reading that we're going to do. Let's just see what we have here. What does Spirit have? Well, look at that. Something already wanted to come out for us. We have the 4 of Wands. They're spinning out, dancing. They're dancing. I like that. Knight of Swords came out dancing. Come dance. Okay, and we have the Devil. All right. Okay. So we have balance. So you have Temperance here, balancing. We have the 4 of Wands, celebration. Again, the number 4. I was already feeling strong four presence with this, the first card, and then we got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands, celebration, union, passion. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm picking up with this card. This particular card is that you kind of have a mischievous look on your face. Almost like a poker face, as if maybe there's something you're hiding. Or maybe perhaps it's an illusion in your mind. You have the angel here on your side. And she's holding the sword up, raising it, almost as if to protect you. You're reading. You're very, It makes me wonder with the Devil card, which this is the number 15. 15 could be significant for you. Perhaps in 15 days, or the 15th of a particular month means something to you. Also, the number 15 reduces down to the number 6, which ironically is the Lover's card. Yeah, there's something about release the chains. Something about breaking yourself free from these chains. Something necessary there with the balance of temperance. And it's interesting because temperance is number 14 and the Devil is number 15. And temperance is in Sagittarius, we're heading to Capricorn, and that is the Devil. The Devil is ruled by Capricorn. Very interesting. So the temperance is all about expansion, about growth, optimism, happiness, spiritual lessons, higher education. And it feels like this energy is flowing into when we get to the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is still holding that energy there. But then yeah, it's the celebration. But then when we get to the Knight of Swords, it's like, Is it your thoughts? Did you change? Knights are always looking into the future. And okay, so it's like charging. You're charging toward something. And perhaps that night energy is exactly what you needed to grab a hold of in order to make it through this Devil card. It might be what you needed this. Needed to embrace the Knight of Swords. Intelligence, knowledge. Perhaps you read something recently that helped change your perspective. Maybe you've been wanting to have this sort of intelligence, and it's been difficult for you to grasp. And the Knight of Swords allows you to do that. And here you are with the devil. And the devil is actually just, there's a lot of meanings behind the devil, but it's all fear. It's fear, and it could be ignorance, not as if you are ignorant, but it simply states, it shows that we make, sometimes in our lives, we use poor judgment or we make poor choices out of illusions that we create in our mind that aren't really real. They're not reality. It's subconscious repeat of a pattern that we've had in our brain for so long that we just continue to replay it as if we're rewinding a movie over again. And you must break free from that. And you knew this in the beginning. You knew that this was not going to be an easy task to accomplish, which is why the Knight of Swords are there to help you. Yes, the Knight of Swords are there to help you with that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Let's just see. So the interpretation in the guidebook for this offers the meaning as indulgence, lack of self-control, addiction, substance abuse, suffering from unhealthy attachments, materialism, greed, associating with people or situations that are not good for your well-being, focusing on physical pleasure while disregarding spiritual concerns, acting without conscience, immoral, unethical behavior. Yeah. It shows a deeper meaning of like fear-based mindset, or things that, might be happening that are not for our best interest. Let's see what we get here for our archangel animal. Is this you? This is you. Okay, and we have Bat. See through illusion into truth. Bat, see through illusion into truth. Archangel Dorenka. Bats also resemble deaths and rebirths. I wanted to make sure I did let you know that So you can see the difference from how sunshine and happy and celebratory these two are compared to dark and tied up and just fear-based the dark card is. And then in the middle we have the night. Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely a rebirth going on for you with something. It is interesting because that was also the card of the day was actually rebirth for the dragon deck that I pulled earlier. So the universe is definitely trying to let many of us know, because I think that this is well, this is a general collective reading, but I believe it includes quite a significant amount of us of that are doing spiritual seeking, that are raising our awareness and our wisdom, and not really like the questions that we never really allowed because we were just told not to ask or told not to inquire or told we'd go to hell or whatever the case may be. Those questions are now obsolete, the questions are now in our frontal third eye, and we're asking and we're inquiring and we're on this pattern, we're on this journey of seeking, and the mind chatter of whoever put the fear in us or wherever the fear came from, society, people close to us, wherever the fear resided, is now it's eliminating. We have our sword and we cut those cords. We cut the cords that the devil actually loosely had on us anyway. We weren't really chained to the devil. We just thought we were. It's like all an illusion. It's all, anytime fear is in the equation of your life, that's a lot of devil energy. That's a lot of energy of, like darker entities thrive on fear. They thrive on fear, and that's how they survive. So if you don't have fear, which everybody most likely at some point in their life does have fear, but the goal is on this journey that we all walk individually, sometimes together, but in the end it's still individual. It's an individual basis, even if you're with a group. But yeah, those types of fears are unwanted. That's like what you really want to shed, and the bat can help you with that. We have another full moon here, just like in this card. So there may be something that's going to happen in the very first month of 2025, the new year that's approaching. We are about to move out of 2024 and we are going to move into 2025. And that first full moon may be significant for some of you. Not sure where you are on this path, but I definitely feel this is a lot. This is a reading for all of us here, for everyone to know. Bats, okay. Archangel Michael helps them develop their throat chakras to use skills to navigate and demonstrate how to do things differently. So bats have advanced throat centers, and they link us into the planet Mercury in its ascended aspect. Telephony, the broadcasting station of our universe. Bats are highly sensitive to their surroundings and they work very closely with Archangel Dorinka. Choosing this card suggests you open your heart and pour love into caring for and nurturing those close to you. When you raise the frequency of your heart center, it enables your throat chakra to expand too. So focus on communicating with love and integrity. Then ask Archangel Michael to help you develop telepathy and other psychic abilities. Tune into the bats to download your highest potential and perhaps even the spiritual technology of the future. Your guidance is also to look at the world with fresh eyes, perceive everything with wisdom, listen to your intuition to discover the reasons beyond the obvious. Expand your life and remember there is always a new way to do things. There is always a new way to do things. There is always a new way to do things. Kind of want to pull. Okay, let's see. We're going to pull one of these. Always a new way to do things. More about. Okay. Knight of Cups. Okay, so we have another knight. Knight of Cups. The brave messenger of love. Able to have difficult conversations. This was about your throat. It's about communication. And then we have this Knight of Cups that embraces the throat chakra fully because they're in this position. They have to be able to have tough conversations. Yeah. Very much so. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Two of Pentacles, which also represents, again, juggling things, but balance. It implies balance. And there's two people here in this card, two people in this card, two dragons in this one, two bats in this one. There's something with the number 2 for you. Have you been seeing the number 2 a lot? Is 2 your number? Perhaps it's your life path number. 2 is all about duality and balance. It's all about duality and balance. So let me know in the comments below if the 2s mean something for you. What does the collective need to focus on now? My hands are so small, it's hard to wrap my this way I kind of like better. So maybe you're trying new things, different things right now. Maybe you're inspired with the new year that's coming. Okay. There we go. Trust. Trust. Trust the path. That's a download I just received. Trust the path. And this could be the universe, source, but my first instinct view was looking at it and seeing another full moon. So this is an affirmation that definitely there's something with someone else. There's someone that maybe you're perhaps feuding with right now that's close to you. Or that you're maybe not even feuding with, but you're having a difference. There's a disagreement on something. And the Knight of Cups is able to, it's a tough subject. It's something it's not something easily approached. It's a very sensitive subject. And Spirit wants you to trust, to call upon Archangel Dorinka, If you've seen a bat recently, this is definitely an affirmation for you that this reading was for you, and that this message, all the message in the reading is for you too. Yeah. This bat here is enlightened. This bat here, its heart center is activated. So its heart center is activated, and here, this bat is third eye. The mind's eye is activated. And perhaps that is what the connection needs to be. Maybe one of you is speaking from your heart while the other one is speaking from your mind, and neither right or wrong is going to help the situation. Love and trust is the answer and is the key. Speaking with love in the voice, having compassion, even if you disagree with someone. Speaking and communicating, speaking your truth, and trusting that whatever prevails, the light will shine. It's really intriguing too that the trust card here, a closer look so you can see the trust card, how it's laying right here, but she's actually like looking straight up at the devil. Like she's trying to tell the humans to trust even the devil's spirit, you know? If you believe the full concept that we are all one, then yes, she's definitely speaking to all three. And maybe this is also implying that there's a third party involved with the two people that are close. Perhaps there's a third party involved, or it's the mind chatter. It's the mind chatter. Speaking from your heart is always going to win. It doesn't mean that either side or thought is right or wrong. It simply means speaking from your heart is coming from the pure essence of love, and it will always win when it comes to differences. Yeah, let's... Okay, so I'm very excited to pull a card from my new deck here. I just got this deck in, and this is Serpent Wisdom Oracle. Next year is 2025, so we are moving away from the life path number of 2024 was number 8, and it was the year of the dragon in Chinese zodiac, which we started with the dragon card here. Next year is going to be the life path number for 2025 is going to be 9 for all the numerology friends out there, and it will be the year of the snake. So maybe perhaps some of you are snakes out there. Please let me know in the comments below. Share your story. Let's see, what does Okay, so we have temptation. Be mindful of temptations that may lead you astray. Evaluate your choices carefully and consider their long-term impact. Align your actions with your highest good and integrity, resisting the allure of short-term gratification. Yeah. And look at the eyes. So you have the two eyes, but then you have the third eye. The mind's eye is the one growing there. It's growing. Yeah, temptation. So what is it you're being tempted with? What are you being tempted with? Is this what's on your mind? Are you in a beautiful, peaceful state of being at this time, but something has come into view that is tempting you, perhaps giving you the idea that the grass may be greener, whether it's a new home, vehicle, relationship, partner, friendship, career, business. Is there some sort of temptation that is trying to consume your energy? And is it temptation, or is it a goal? Is it the ego, or is it really spirit? You'll have to share that with me. Only you know the answer to that. Yeah. This is definitely for some of you. So please, I meant to share this in the beginning, but many of you already know, if you've watched any tarot readings before, that this is a general collective message. So please take whatever resonates with you and leave behind whatever doesn't. But I do get the feeling that some of you are struggling with this temptation. And this could be perhaps that maybe you're struggling with something, and the way that you feel of resolving it is to escape the situation. But this card right here wants you to know that it's going to be best to evaluate your choices carefully and consider their long-term impact. So kind of the same as before when I said, you come from your heart. Your heart is your compassion, your messenger of love for tough conversations, to trust your throat, your gut, call upon Archangel Michael and Durinka. Pay attention to things that you may see or things that you cannot see. Ensure that you are doing something that is for your higher good and the good of others, not just yourself there. I'm going to go ahead and pull before we go. Since this all came about, we're going to go ahead and pull an angel number card to end the reading. It's interesting. We had ended with 8 cards, but then, and I thought, oh, that's good. 2008 coming to an end. 2008, why did that come to mind? Perhaps there's something there for 2008. Something happened in 2008 to any of you? Anything Something happened to me during that time. I do remember, I recall. Okay, and we have 10-10. It's up to you. It's up to you. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action, and unconditional love. Look at that, unconditional love. 10-10, maybe you've seen 10s around lately, or 1s, or 0s, like 11s, or 11, or double zeros. It's time to put those long-cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as branch new opportunities. Trust in the process. Look at that. We got trust again. Trust again. You got trust 2 times. And you also got the it's up to you card, because it is ultimately up to you. It is ultimately up to you whether you want to go through this and you want to do the journey, this journey, or if you want to stay in this journey, because this up here is like, oh, it's great, it's sunshine, it's nice. In reality, we know that life isn't always cupcakes and rainbows. You know, we know this in reality. And we also know that rainbows only come after the storm. So, keeping that in mind, you know, because if you're on the outside just looking at these, and this is the first time you've ever looked at a reading or given it a chance, you know, you could easily say, well, this is obvious. I'm just going to stay here and forget about all this right here. It is up to you to do that. However, there will come that time again, and it will continue to come. That thing that keeps coming into your mind or into your gut or your intuition, that feeling that you get, and you just keep pushing it back further in your brain, or you keep shoving it and sweeping it under the rug. Sometimes the universe will allow us to do this, and it will just find another path. Other times the universe will make sure that you follow the direction that they wanted you to follow. And that will be a major transformation. So it is up to you. You have free will. Your free will can change a path, journey that you're on. Eventually you may end up back right where you were. So it is good and best for us to take the advice that we have in the cards here. I hope some of this resonated with you today. Yeah, I hope some of this, to have this to have the temptation right under the devil, it's just, I mean, everything really, it all kind of just goes, the temperance with the bat, see through illusion into truth. This is like all an illusion. This is illusional. I mean, not to say that you don't have, not saying that dark times or hard times are illusional. It's not that. It's the ego that keeps us in fear. That's the illusion. That's where the comfort is. That's where we feel that the ego makes us think that it's keeping us safe by keeping us in this comfort zone. Unfortunately, our comfort zone could be an abusive relationship. It could be an addiction that is killing our body and we're unable to see. Sometimes the ego keeps us in our fear comfort zone of places that are unhealthy, mindsets that ultimately keep us chained and linked to that mindset. Yeah, it's, addictions are all about temptation. If you are struggling, or someone struggling with addiction, my heart goes out to you. I send love and healing energy to you. I do know what that is like, and it can be very difficult. And if you have others around you that are also suppressing your thoughts, your ideas, your inventions, your creations, it is time to take the sword that the knight has and cut that sword. Whether it's a knight that you would like to call upon, the Knight of Swords here, he's very present, or Archangel Michael, who's also present with us. It's completely up to you. It is recommended. Unconditional love, clarity, joy, movement. Trust in the process. Trust. It's up to you. All right, that's all I have for you today, meow. Please let me know in the comments below if what resonated with you, what you're feeling about these cards today. Looking forward to 2025, and I'm also still very present in this moment here and now. Thank you so much for being present with me. The divine in me honors the divine in you. Bye, meow.